Reporting live here from Sankofa Square after a day full of happy hour festivities. It's Live From Last week, episode 290. Let's go! Welcoming my fellow JayWalkers to another episode of Live From Last week. Hope last week has served you well. Just a quick shameless plug before we go on. I want you guys to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Starting off today, we got a quick birthday shout out to the one and only brother-in-law whose baby shower we just attended several weeks back. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Josh. Happy birthday, Josh. So guys, recalling to how I was saying this to y'all just yesterday. Now, on to today, where I was taking some remedies this morning since I was feeling like I was coming down with something. Well, just telling by how my voice is today. Was getting up pretty early on about 5.5 hours of sleep. Guess who is feeling pretty much full-blown sick, trying several different remedies since earlier this morning. Anyways, hopping on my Duolingo app and unlocking the England suit earlier. Pretty much spending all day staying in and editing Live From Last week videos with some World Cup games playing in the background. I watched the much anticipated round of 16 elimination match between Argentina and Egypt. The wife and I were so shocked when Egypt came out playing so well. But eventually having my guy come out of nowhere to make his influence on this match. We had this raw reaction video when we saw that the game was ripped out of Egypt's grasp with this late goal by Argentina in stoppage time. And after watching that instant classic of a game won by Argentina, we went on to watch the second match of this doubleheader that happened earlier this afternoon, eventually having Team Switzerland come out on top and had them advance to the quarterfinals of this 2026 World Cup. Then after hearing on the news on the 7th day of the 7th month that the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry, signed a one-day contract with the Raptors earlier today and retire as a Raptor, I'm just going to try to go to bed soon, rest up, and hoping that I'll feel better tomorrow. Still on the peak of feeling a little bit under the weather. Passing out on the couch for a glorious 9 hours of sleep last night. I was feeling unwell enough to pass out for another extra 2-hour nap. Waking up only to push some hot fluids and spend all day long just editing Live From Last week videos from the condo. Now after a period of time, I did my Duolingo lesson of the day and unlocked the Paraguay suit kit. Able to take a nice short little walk in the outdoors to get some fresh air. And quickly do a too good to go order from my trusty local Tagpuan once again. Before heading downtown this evening to pick up the wife after her day shift. Then after getting a blessed 8.5 hours of restful sleep last night, waking to take my at-home remedy because I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather, as you guys can hear from my voice still.
I stayed in pretty much all day just trying to finish up my Live From Last Week video edits and drink my tea concoction to make me feel a little bit better. Then after doing my Duolingo and unlocking the Scotland skin, I caught the much anticipated World Cup 2026 quarter final match between Morocco and France this afternoon. Watching this very intense game while trying to still recover from my sickness at home and taking a quick walk to get a little bit of fresh air prior to my first of 3 night shifts, working my first night in the span of 10 days. After my first crazy busy night shift in charge at the hospital last night, I did what I've done several times before after a night shift like that, doing a post-shift run to my local McDonald's. When I was approached by this special guest who appeared with her own McDonald's coffee cup in hand, with the cousin Faye, who had also got the nephew Vision on a quick little video call to greet me good morning this morning. Have her enjoy my post-shift Happy Meal with me, and open up my new Happy Meal toy, which I could use as a new jewelry accessory piece for the wife. Next up, being lured by these treats that the cousin Faye had told me she had in her car, she got me to taste test some lumpia that she bought from a local tita in the area. Then after getting back to the condo to get in a measly 2 hours of post-shift sleep, doing my Duolingo lesson of the day and unlocking the Cote d'Ivoire suit, and seeing this on my social media feed that if you went on Google and Googled Norway's football superstar Erling Haaland's name, that you'll end up with this graphic literally rolling across your screen. Unable to pass out, once again I stayed up to watch the crucial World Cup quarterfinal match between Belgium and Spain, with the Spaniards yet again, like they did with Portugal, scoring a crucial late goal in this match to advance to the World Cup semifinals by the score of 2-1. Prior to me going in for hopefully not as busy or stressful second night shift of my 3 night shifts later on this evening. Guys, after yet another second busy and pretty stressful night shift in charge last night, I'm just feeling pretty emotionally, physically, and mentally drained. But luckily today, on July 11th, looking back to the specific history of this date and capturing a screenshot of its origins this morning, doing what I've done most recently overseas, in the tradition that I've kept with for several years in the recent past, and what Tiffany and I did to celebrate post-shift exactly 1 year ago today, and seeing this ad for the Slurpee's 60th anniversary, I made my way to a local downtown 7-Eleven earlier this morning to celebrate 7-Eleven Day. So seeing several displays in store and a selection of their free cupcake giveaways once again, I went on to grab my special commemorative 60th anniversary Slurpee cup and went on to do a quick video shoot of my experience. And after my new friend Mina, who works here, wanted to do a quick photo shoot with me, as well as seeing this 60th anniversary Slurpee shirt on display, I left that exact 7-Eleven store with my cupcake, enjoyed my 7-Eleven treats in the Mini on my commute home, as well as these delicious 71-cent chicken wings when I got back to the condo. Then after devouring that full set of wings and getting in a post-shift sleep of only about less than 2 hours, and doing my Duolingo lesson of the day and unlocking the Panama suit skin, after watching this competitive quarterfinals World Cup match between England and Norway, it's time to get ready for my third night shift in a row in charge tonight. Really looking forward to my hard-earned days off to recover starting tomorrow. So much for recovering on my first day off, guys. Prior to going to work last night and getting this reaction from the wife for wearing my outfit of the day.
Wow.
Do you like my shirt?
Nice shirt.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
See, my Slurpee shirt. I went on to complete my third busy and stressful night shift in a row in charge this morning. We're still feeling a little bit under the weather. My coworker Engine had offered me this natural oregano oil therapy, which I obviously enjoyed taking to make me feel better. Next up, picking up the wife coming off her own night shift this morning, and doing my Duolingo lesson of the day and unlocking the Curacao soccer kit. We went to the nearby St. Paul's Basilica to catch this morning's Sunday Catholic Mass. Then drove to the Royal York Hotel in downtown Toronto to do a surprise pickup of Tita Monet and Tito Eddie. Mini carpooling with these guys to a place that I was just outside of when I was doing my Great Beaver Quest a couple weeks back. Going to OEB Breakfast Co. with their Uzbekistan beaver in front. Getting some of this delicious post-shift breakfast with these guys, along with a morning tasting flight of several mimosas here. Enjoying our late morning brunch all together, prior to making our way to the Distillery District with the parents on one of their first ever visits to this area of the city, showing them several different spots where people usually take popular photo shoots while touring in this area. We then went into this little mapley weekend market where it was full of local vendors, where I was introduced to one of Tita Monet's friends' daughter's startup businesses, doing a pop-up launch here for their company, Besties Energy Drinks. Guys, I'm at the Distillery District with
Kayla, and we're the co-founders of Besties Energy Plus.
And then where can we get your product, guys?
You can come today at the distillery from 12 to 6, or you can find us online at drinkbesties.com.
Yeah, and then we'll post, I think, the QR code or the link somewhere up there, right?
Come check us out. We're an all-new energy drink, all natural, local bred here in Toronto.
Sweet. And if you're ever gonna try one, the cherry one's my favorite, guys. Next up, after getting some cold brew from their local Avro coffee shop here, trying out a couple of these drinks that the wife had bought us for fun, uniting with one of our titas having a picnic at the tables here, as well as a reunion with more of Tita Monet's friends. We had later dropped off the parents at our local GO train station, made a stop at our local Osmos to get some takeout this evening, and come back to the condo to wrap up our night and enjoy our dinner. But guys, before we leave off for today, we just got a quick birthday shout out to one of my childhood friends who was not just a talent on the basketball court, but tore it up on the soccer pitch as an all-star. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Monique. Happy birthday, Monique. So today we'll do a quick birthday shout out to one of my beach volleyball friends out there who I hope to reunite with sometime in the future back at Ash Bridges. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Joseph. Happy birthday, Joseph. So waking up this morning after a lackluster 5 hours of sleep, doing my Duolingo lesson of the day and unlocking not just the Algeria football suit, but also achieving the 3,300 Duolingo day streak milestone. I stayed in to edit live from last week videos for most of the morning before heading out to try some Pizza Nova meatball charcoal pizza, which was, to be honest, an only okay bite at the price point of almost $7 a slice. Then after heading to Union Station and doing a work debrief session with Tiffany here, we headed to a couple places for their happy hour specials for us to help cope with how stressful work has recently been. Then after making our way to the Eaton Center to go to this Pop Mart where we saw some figures that caught Tiff's attention, we went to Uniqlo for her to find several items that she came specifically to this store for, including these Monchichi shirts that she was so excited to buy, prior to going up to Elm Street to the Kong Cafe, a place that specialized in these Vietnamese coconut coffees that I actually really, and I mean really, enjoyed, before ending my night downtown at Sankofa Square this evening and wrapping up this week's Live from Last Week episode right here. So, if you guys enjoyed what you've been watching, feel free to follow JayWalkerPOV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Be sure to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell to be notified when new videos from JayWalkerPOV come out. And once again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and healthy out there, and we'll see you next time on Live From Last Week.